Peace and blessings to all my gods and goddesses of planet Kai. I send my positive energy to you all because positive energy always creates elevation. It's a wonderful time to be alive. I'm out here in the heart of nature, getting this good sunlight. The birds are chirping, the bees are flying. There ain't no place I'd rather be than with the birds, the bees, and the trees. I hope you're having gratitude, being thankful for everything that you have and everything that you're going to receive. I hope you're treating people the way you want to be treated because karma is the universal law. Look at these birds right here. Hold up 1 second. Oh, they just flew away. But with that being said, we're going to talk a little bit about the power of the tongue is real. And what you say is what you create. What you say is what you create. That's why the first thing they taught you when you went to school was how to spell so you can spell yourself because words are spelled. That's why they call it spelling. That's why they call it spelling. And the power of the tongue is real. So instead of saying good morning, say grand rising because you have two mornings. You have morning and you have mourning, which means death. Your morning of a death. So when you say good morning, then you're telling somebody good death. Instead, say grand rising, grand rising, because what you say is what you create. That's why they tell you days of the week. Days of the week, W-E-E-K, means the week, and then you have W-E-A-K. The subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between these words because they sound the same. They're spelt differently, and they have two different meanings, but they sound exactly the same. They did these words like that so they can confuse you, just like God made the sun. So that means it's God's son. And then man made S-O-N, meaning a smaller child, a smaller male child. But when God said he gave his only begotten son, he was talking about the sun outside, which is the solar system. And everybody's soul resides inside of the solar system, which makes us all God's son. And we all are one. The soul doesn't have a gender, male nor female. We are all our own individual person, percentage of the sun. Person, percentage of the sun. They manipulate you with these words. Government means governing your mental. Television means to tell lie vision. The television tells you lies. All these words are here to confuse you and have you up under the spell and spell yourself because energy can't talk. You were taught how to talk. You were taught how to spell. If you were vibrating on a high level and a high frequency, you wouldn't even have to talk. You can use telepathy. You can know what somebody else is thinking while they're thinking it or by looking at them and read the energy. That's just how we really supposed to communicate. But they taught us how to spell when we got here. The power of the tongue is real. And your name isn't your name. Your name is I am. And whatever you put after I am, that is what you become. The subconscious mind is always taking whatever you tell it in. That's why I tell myself, I am joy, I am peace, I am love, I am abundance, I am healthy, I'm getting younger, stronger, healthier, smarter, and wiser by the day. And that's what the subconscious takes in, and that's what it pushes me to be. Because that's what the subconscious mind believes. Whatever you tell yourself, that's what you become. Your name is not your name. Your name is just some letters that they gave you when you got here. Because when you got here, you didn't have a name. You just, after so long, you just took that name because they kept calling you that and you accepted it. But your name is I am. And whatever you tell yourself, that is what you become. And with that being said, start eating from the sun, because we eat from the garden, not the graveyard. If you eat the dead, you have to raise the dead. God made the sun, and you have to eat the sun's food. And that's what's going to give you the energy to do everything that you need to do and neutralize your body. That's why they call it vitamins. Vitamins. Then you got vitamins and then minerals. Vitaminerals. That's what the food from the land does. Walk barefooted in the grass. It gives you electrons that come through your feet, and you get energy. It strengthens your immune system. It makes you stronger. You have to get in tune with nature, because we are nature. That's where we come from. You come from the dirt, and when you leave, you go back to the dirt. And your soul rises, and it goes back to the sun. And you keep doing this again until you remember who you are, because we are all God's son. The sun is the portal. So, with that being said, think about things before you say them. Think about what you say before you say it. Think about how you think before you think it, because karma is the universal law. What you put out is what you get back. What you put out is what you get back. If you put out good, you get good back tenfold. If you put out bad, you get bad back tenfold. Everything is in the mind. You are consciousness inside of the body. The positive energy and the positive thoughts, that's God. The negative energy and the negative thoughts, that's the devil. So you have to think positive, treat yourself good, because the body is the temple. That's where God lives. Nobody's never seen God. You're never going to see him until you look in the mirror and start taking yourself. And once you love yourself, you'll learn to love everybody and everything. You'll learn to love everybody and everything. You won't have no hate in your heart. You can't hate anybody when you're moving with God. You can't have envy in your heart when you're moving with God. You have to love everybody and everything. The animals want to live. You're not meant to eat animals. Look at the gorilla. That's the closest thing to a human being. Look at how gorillas live. They have, hold up one second. The officer's right here. Let me cut this phone off. I'll get back to you. I love you all.